I'm the motherfucking trooper, the super duper. I'm not a blooper, I hope her. Punk bitch, show up on the scoper, the weapon. So keep stepping, that's why I'm keeping a padded room, and I make the bass go boom. Dick suckers, let's fuckers, but better duck the chrome to the dome. When I run, cause I'm the killer, the cap pillar, I'm the gorilla, a nigga. I got the gat and I'm about to act a fucking fool. I choose the mic and I'ma strike 9 times out of 10 with the rhymes of the bitches like here I come. The ladies pipe like a plumber, I'm a maniac, kick back, smoking a fat sack of chicken while I'm kicking this shit. That's what I'm doing. I'm also looking for the chewing, the sucking. I gotta get it, you know I'm with it. The bitch killer back when they know I gotta kick it. That I ain't joking. My page, sooner or later, it will be beeping. I'm creeping and trying to slip away while she is sleeping. I'm pimping and swiftly limping onto the corner. I'm gonna step right up to her hoe and say I want her. Go fuck it. And when she sucking, I will be happy, so happy. I might just blaze a laser with a pappy, but I ain't. Cause it's the fight, and he can't take it. He'll fake it. Trying to run that game and never make it to work. He should've known the chicken's strong. The thunder, the shit that make a nigga sit and wonder. But listen, while I'm dismissing my vocal training, so I'm aiming to get my point across, and I ain't claiming no title. I have no idol. You get the ticket. The shit was in the ad, and JG just had to kick. The bitch attacker, then when I jack her, I go around the corner to get me a fat sacker. The chicken that I be kicking, paper sticking, then go and find a bitch that's in the bucket and sucking and licking my dicker. Then when I stick her, I try to kill her, then go and get a cold 6-pack of that Miller. My nigga behind the trigger, he might just hit ya and blast in your ass is the definite way to get ya. The bitches and 16 inches pay my expenses. That's why I got a crib, a car, and smoke so much damn chicken. They fuck me, and then they suck me. Some say they love me. I fuck them all, big or small, even if they're ugly. I stick them, then I dismiss them. That's why I diss them, don't miss them. They suck my dick, now why would I be kissing them? Beat them, but I don't eat them. Know how to treat them. I fuck them, but I don't suck them. Cause I'm a pimp, bitch, money. That's what I'm making. No, I'm not faking, I'm caking. The bitches that be bringing home the bacon. The women, you know I'm with them. That's why I dig them, don't lick them. And if they're full of shit, then I just kick them.
All right, check. We just waiting for everybody to call in, all right?
Can we put our phone on mute?
Yeah, go on mute, D.
Poetry sayer, true player, hate chiefer, reefer, chiefer, taking niggas deeper, creep ya to retrieve the sticky leafer. ABALL is written on my teeth. The name of the coast to coast host with the most transparency, meaning you can't see me like a ghost. Fire from the everlasting burning in my head, creating tablets with commandments of the shit I said. Funk banger, bowling ball nut swanger, making rhythms using blues, but I'm not a singer. Call me the Fat Mac, cool and smoking Indo, able to make your whole pussy hotter than Tabasco. Hard stopper, cause I'm such a shit popper. Bitches dissing gon' be waking up with Jimmy Hoffa. Shut the trash up, bitch, point your ass up. Kicking that shit is an event I just can't pass. When the shit jumps off, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? If a nigga player hates, don't let it pass. What you gonna do? If player hating turns into violating, what you gonna do? Man, it's all up to you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Here comes the motherfucking Nolan. This microphone is prepare your bitches for stitches. The rubber head dick is digging ditches for riches. Only enough emergency. Could it be that the gigolo comes out of me? I'm MJG, the connoisseur, entrepreneur. I lure a bitch back to the house and let the freaks do her. I'm going blind. The smoke is thick. It's getting cloudy. I'm out this motherfucker nigga Audi 8000. The luckiest in house. Make me lend out more bullets, more quicker than the whole crowd. Saw me pull it, cap him high, watch me shake him low, cause I think him go crazy. Screaming pain, man, that nigga lazy. P-Funk hit like a tree trunk and got him geeking. Too much hand, Mr. Cup hand. Now he reaching, sneaking, constantly peeping, looking for pickings. You need to comprehend with the shit that I be kicking.
Fuck it up, y'all. 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 When the shit jumps off, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? If a nigga player hates, don't let it pass. What you gonna do? If player hating turns into violating, what you gonna do? Man, it's all up to you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Here it is, once again, is a bizarre flipping the funky flavor with a pause. Dog, what you say, nigga? What? You mad cause I boned in, broke your little slut? Fool, what you expect? I really hope a sucker get in the range of my scoper. I told ya that I will blow ya ass all away. Skibbity bop with my Glock like Cab Calloway, smiling, profiling, teeth glistening, talking like I'm whispering, cause everybody's listening, mentioning how I'm venturing in the mix again. Third under my belt and it's still suave click again. Hear me, nigga, fear me, don't come near me. Santa with Anna dropping bombs down your chimney. Fatter, tech gripper, chest mangler, sending niggas 6 feet in a box rectangular.
Fucking G.I. Look go that tree high since I was knee high. I rampage a room full of bitches, fuck a rest haze. That stage be licking test days while they rest days. Chin on my inner thigh and really try and proceed to counterfeit a need to make a nigga believe you. Indeed you suck a damn good dick and bitches good to feed you. I redo that motherfucking shit stuck it. My past shit sent to ruin. Ain't truing. You and your whole agenda must surrender. Remember, I strike so hard I knock you down like timber. Relaxing, continue stacking multiple ends and looking to find a way to flip my dividends again. Mr. Mackin, pistol packing, straight jacket, the shit out of a nigga's anus, making famous. The paper read last night and 2 men fighting, resulted to a wig splitting. He died shit.
Fuck it up, y'all. 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 Fuck it up. Fuck it up, y'all. 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 Fuck it up.
my Glock like Cab Calloway. You know what I'm saying? Skibbity bop with my Glock like Cab Calloway. What's going on with the D Holla? You know what I'm talking about?
Man, what's good, homie?
You know what I'm saying? It is Wednesday night, and this Let's Talk That Shit is Mac J right here. You got my boy D Holla over there. Amazing Confections, Brooke Z. She might be calling in. She a little tied up. You know what I'm saying? And we invited another cricket master for the line too. Yeah. He calling in as well, man. But what's going on in your neck of the woods, D Holla, on a Wednesday, man?
Man, I had to work today, got home, ate, make sure my baby girl was good, and just watched the TV till it was time to call in, How about you?
Man, same old shit, man. Quarantine living and shit. It pretty much ain't shit to fucking do, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, lately, my whole sleep schedule been all the way fucked off. So pretty much, I'm wide awake when I normally sleep, and I'm sleeping when I'm normally awake. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole shit is reversed. So it's like I'm up all fucking night. We do the show in the morning, and then around 11:30, 12:30, I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? I'm waking up at like 9, 10 and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Smoking that Reggie, man.
No Reggie. No, sir.
Come from Reggie in Hellinger, sir.
What was going on, Melquan? You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest on the line. His name is Melquan. Not Melquashi. Yeah, not to be confused with Melquashi 6'9". But my man Melquan in general, man. Salute to you, bro. What's going on with you?
Salute to you guys. Thanks for having me, man. I love this show, man. So that's why I called y'all. Like, I know Brooks can't make it. I'm more than glad to be a third wheel.
Yeah, that's what's going on your way, man.
Nah, D Holla, stop checking what I'm doing, sir.
You sound like you ain't saucy or nothing, man. You sound wide awake, man.
I'm pissy. I'm just doing a great job because I know y'all don't play that shit.
I don't play that shit.
I'm gonna keep my shit together. They ain't cursing me out tonight.
Hell yeah. What's going on in your neck of the woods, though, bro? How was your day today so far?
I ain't gonna front. I can't complain too much, man. I met a bunch of new staff that's working with Shorty at the crib. You know what I mean? And the day's just been flowing wonderful, man. The weather's nice and breezy. Cool, man. Like I said, it's an honor to be on the line with you two.
Man, we appreciate you calling in.
No problem, man.
You know how we do it, man. Let's talk that shit. Sometimes we talk about the trending topics and shit like that, but the majority of the time, like me and D Holla, when we first decided to do the show like this, we was like, man, we gonna try to do our show and not talk about the trending topics because that's what everybody usually talk about. So we like to do shows where we pick a subject and we just roll with it and shit. Y'all know the format or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But tonight, this is what we're gonna get into because first we basically kind of got offended by what you were saying, Melquan, a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? And you was like, hold on. You was like, yeah, Rich, let's do a night show. Let's talk that shit, takeover and shit. So me and D Holla sat back and thought about it, and we've been talking a lot about sports. So this episode of Let's Talk That Shit is gonna be the sports bar takeover. This is you've been waiting on the sports bar. We're gonna do the sports bar tonight. And we're gonna talk sports, all kind of sports memories. It don't necessarily gotta be current shit.
Okay.
Your favorite sports you wish they had, the sport you maybe created, anything. And then D Holla also want to dive into a little bit of summertime activities and shit too.
Yeah, we'll do that first. Summertime. When we was kids, they opened up the fire department came through, opened up the fire hydrants.
Johnny,
everyone got wet. That was our sprinklers, back in the day. Going to the public pools, seeing which girl got on a 2-piece out of a 1-piece, going to the amusement park, we had Great Adventures, back in the day had something called Action Park. Great Adventures is still in New Jersey. Then they had
AKA Six Flags.
Yeah, Six Flags Great Adventures. They used to have Action Park back in the day, but that's no more. I think that was the first music park. Yeah, you remember that shit?
That was dope. Yeah, I went there like twice. That shit was dope.
They had like race cars and all that shit. I think it was like an accident on one of the rides, and they shut that whole shit down because I think the park got sued. But Six Flags still rocking, man. They got new rides and all that shit. I remember going to Ride Playland. which is in,
up north.
what is it? Was it Newport? Newport? I think it's Newport. I know it's in New York. It's upstate. I'm trying to remember.
It's in what's name? It's in Rye, New York.
Rye, New York. That's what I said. Newport. Rye, New York.
Rich said he never went. His parents would never let him go. Yeah, because you was a bad kid, Rich. You are
right.
Yeah,
right.
Parents, man. You know, you could have did what most kids did. Like, yo, I'm going to my friend's house. You just go to a music park.
Just sneak off. Word.
I'm getting commission and money. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Dude, I remember going to Rye Playland, and I found out my uncle worked there. And like two of the people I went to high school, I got free food and extra tickets because you had to pay tickets, get tickets then get on rides at Rye Playland. You know, like this ride is 5, this ride is 6, this ride is 3, this ride is 4. You know, so I had to hook up on it. It was like, oh, you want something to eat? We got you. Shit, look, I'm starving like a motherfucker. No,
yeah, Chicago, man. We got a Six Flags out there too, but theirs is called Great America and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Great America.
Yeah, Six Flags, Great America and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers go out there, get on that Screaming Eagle and all that shit. I still remember when they first came out with the Mr. Freeze ride though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Motherfuckers was on that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, get off and get right back in line, you know what I'm saying? Like,
get off and run back in line.
Yo, let me ask you something. When you went to the music parks, right, what was your favorite ride to get on? That you could get on at least 2-3 times if you could.
My favorite ride was the pirate ship boat.
The one that rocked back and forth, right?
That shit go rock back and forth.
I don't like that shit.
Almost flip your ass upside down.
I don't like that shit at all, buddy. I hated that shit. Hey, look, the one that we had at Great America, it wasn't shaped like a pirate ship. It was shaped like a space shuttle, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Man, I hated that. I got on that motherfucker one time, dog. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
They used to love that shit at Coney Island.
And I never fuck with the big swings or none of that shit either. You know what
right, I feel you, Max.
Hell no, shit, man.
Afraid of heights, buddy?
I'm not afraid of heights, man. I get on. I like to be feeling like I'm more secure. You know what I'm saying? Like
the swings come down to your waist and just locks.
Man, I'm like my fat ass gonna make one of these chains snap, man.
Yo, Mac, I thought the same thing. They have it. I went with my daughter when she was in first grade and second grade. They took the kids to was at Sesame Place, and they have this kid. They got the rides for the little kids and the older kids. So I'm getting, like, hey, come here on the swing. I'm like, shit, this shit is kind of tight, man. I'm like, yo, you got to be like, oh, shit. They have some seats that's small. They got some seats that's for kids that's like a little bit bigger than smaller kids. I'm in this. I'm like, okay. And I can see what you're saying. I'm looking down like, oh, shit, this shit's down. I'm all fucked up.
That's why. How old was you when you was tall enough to get on your first ride? Like,
right.
It might be still too loud.
Let me tell you something, sir. I'm the average man's height. Okay, 5'7". Okay, I ain't that little. The average man.
Hey,
Rich.
But real shit, have y'all ever went to amusement park and you was too small to get on some shit? And you couldn't wait for the next year.
Yeah, Six Flags. I couldn't get on the roller coaster until I became a teenager.
Yeah, the first time I went to Six Flags, man, it was a gang of rides I couldn't ride. The first trip, I was like, this is some bullshit, man.
Yo, you know what you did? Like you on your tippy toes. See, like my head is.
Man, they won't go on for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck out of here.
And then my brother and them, they
you talking about the Himalaya?
Straight.
That's my ride too, the Himalaya. I'm just commenting on what Rich said in the chat room. The ride that spins around in a circle, we go forward and then go backwards, and the music is rocking.
Oh, the
Himalaya.
Shit.
The Himalaya.
Like
that's my
shit. It was like little cars. You could fit like 2 people in it.
Word. But then you gotta watch out for getting robbed by niggas from Coney Island.
They used to, when they came to the Bronx, they would put it in the Yankee Stadium parking lot, like it was across the bridge. But actually, it was like down the block from Yankee Stadium. It was a big ass parking lot, and they would bring like the music park and put in the park. They had that ride. They had the ride. I forgot what it's called, but it's a stand up ride, and everyone stands up, and they're like they just leaning on this like Velcro. And the shit goes
when the wall
around and around, you can't move.
I mean, the floor drop? I don't like that. That's the
I don't like
galaxy.
that
Just again, when
Yeah, I
I
don't like
flick
that
and all
shit
that
either, man.
shit, yo.
Yeah.
The
That shit can
galaxy.
get the fuck out of here. Y'all remember years ago one of those had fucked up, man, and the door opened up and motherfuckers was flying out.
Yeah, the motherfuckers flew out of there.
You know what I'm saying? And I used to always say that shit gonna happen.
Yeah.
And that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? It was like, what the fuck? Told y'all that's why I don't get on that bitch. I think I got on that motherfucker once. I don't like the shit that be spinning you around or just like I was saying with that space shuttle, you know, it go up real slow, then it go back real slow. And then as that motherfucker pick up, then you get all the way to the top and just go up and sit there and then come back around. I'm like, what in the fuck is this?
Yo.
No, I don't love that shit.
Yo,
Man.
man, when I was a kid, right, we went to Ride Playland, and there was this ride. There was two rides. There was one called the Hammer, and it's a bunch of people you sit in, and the ride swings, and then the ride goes up, and it swings like a guillotine sword, like, you know, about to cut somebody's head off. But it goes up. It goes up, and it does a 360 all around like 3 times. Yo, son, that shit stood up for like maybe 10 seconds. I was like, oh shit. I feel like I was slipping. That shit went down there. You see people like, oh shit.
But I like all the roller coasters though. Like I get on, I pretty much, like even to this day, like I try roller coasters. I ain't too much getting on a whole bunch of just standalone rides and shit. But I get in the cart and strap up and let that motherfucker go around and zip up and down. We used to have one. I don't know if y'all Six Flags had it, but they probably did. The Shockwave. I used to love that motherfucker though.
Yo, is that the stand-up ride? Is that the stand-up ride they had?
No, it was kind of like you was standing up, like you kind of. They put you in the thing, and then you got to kind of push down until your feet touch, you know what I'm saying, and click in and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? But you got to hold your head back because that motherfucker got you just, it's twisting and going fast as a motherfucker. Then it go backwards and shit, too. It'll get to a point where that motherfucker stop and go backwards and do that shit.
Go backwards and fuck around and throw up.
That's to be all, yeah, that shit be off the chain. You see some of the most hardcore, hardest niggas in the world.
Niggas be like ass coming to the rock.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I remember me and my BM, we took the kids to the Great Adventures in Dallas, Texas, right? They had that ride called the Superman. Instead of the one in Jersey, you sitting up and it makes you look like you're flying though. This shit shoots up like Superman taking off from the ground.
That's why I like that shit. I like that motherfucker.
It's 4 seats going around, so it's 16 seats going around, and it's different colors. So the guy goes, "Are you ready? 3, 2," and before he gets to 1, you shooting up like 24 feet. Then it drops. It drops half of it. It shoots up there. Yo, son, my stomach was like, what's wrong? Oh, shit. Up here was like, nigga, you screaming? I ain't fucking screaming.
Yeah, fuck all that shit.
Shut the fuck up. Like, shut up.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I ain't one of Jersey motherfuckers fainting and shit, too.
Yo,
I see motherfuckers fainting on the ride.
I just faint on ride, too, man.
Really? The Great Adventures, the one in Jersey, they used to have the Batman and Robin ride, right? Where it goes forward and it goes backwards. The Batman car will go 70 miles and the Robin car will go 90. Oh, shit. I'm standing online. Well, I think it was me and my stepfather waiting to get on the Batman ride side. And this girl gets on, they tell you the car, the ride goes so fast. To take off, you got a hat on, your sneakers. If you got on flip-flops, jewelry, hat.
Oh, yeah, I done see motherfuckers lose their wallets and all kinds.
Oh, yeah. They tell you empty your pockets into anything. So
my nigga lost his pager one time. We was young. He had just got that motherfucker, too.
Yeah. He was wallet,
that nigga had a Bravo Express, bro. He thought he was doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Doing his number.
That shit was
hey, look, this nigga was, he was going to the payphone and paging himself and acting like motherfuckers was paging him. That's how tough he thought he was with this motherfucker. But he got on the ride. The girl was like, yeah, this chick was like, you want me to hold that for you? He's like, nah, I hold it down. I got it. He got off that motherfucker, confined it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's what your stunned ass get, nigga.
Yo,
that's what they say before you get on them rides. You gotta take everything out your pocket valuable.
We was waiting for we was waiting for the Batman ride to come back from going forward and backwards, and the girl got on, so she had a wig on. He was yo, that shit it took off. As soon as it came back, her fucking wig was crooked than a motherfucker.
You talking?
Even the people that was operating.
Chick on the ride like, hey, bitch, where you come from?
Yeah,
Yo,
come on, wait.
Hey, that's funny as hell, D. Hollis.
Yo, her wig was crooked than a motherfucker, yo.
Man, we used to go to as far as water parks go, we used to have this shit up in Wisconsin called the Wisconsin Dells and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Which they still got the Dells and shit. Good tourist spot. We go up there to some of them water parks, and my cousin one time had the same shit happen to her. I asked her, why you wear that hairpiece in this motherfucker? We had a fucking water park. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And she was styling with that motherfucker the whole time. Coming down this big ass water slide, nigga, the same shit. That motherfucker flipped out. She came down first, and then the motherfucking hairpiece come floating down that motherfucker right behind her.
I be waiting for shit like that.
We can tell what she was embarrassed like a motherfucker, but I'm like, why don't you just put a swim cap on, you idiot? You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody gotta know what your fucking hair look like at the fucking water park. Trying to be, we used to call that shit showing out. You out here showing out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't none of these dudes want your crusty beat ass.
When I went with my daughter to Sesame Place, they were selling these things that put
What's
your
Sesame
phone
Place
in
like?
so it won't get wet.
Sesame Street or some shit like that?
Yeah, Sesame Street.
Yeah, Sesame Street, like amusement park.
Yeah, they sell these things that you can put your phone in to prevent it getting wet. It's like it goes around your neck. It looks like a smaller version of a Ziploc bag. Put your phone in, zip, make it, seal it tight, and then you can get in the water, get wet. Your phone will stay dry. The only thing is, I had to take my phone out the double case in order for it to fit. So I'm getting texts, and I gotta take my phone out and all this shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. So they got things like they even sell swimming caps. You know, some women that got weaves and wigs, they don't want to get their hair wet. They sell all that shit.
Oh yeah, but this was some years ago, and bitches be trying to look cute. That's what it was.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
out there trying to,
yeah.
like I say, we used to call it showing out. I was like, that's what you get for showing out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you came down this motherfucker. Everybody, it seemed like everybody that was at the water slide was standing right there too. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of a sudden they was like, man, they look up the kids like, mama, where your hair at? And that motherfucker come right behind her like. Nigga, I was laying on the ground laughing at her ass. I told her when we first got there, the fuck you got that shit on your head for, man? You finna go swimming and shit. Don't tell me. I got it. It ain't gonna come off. I said, okay. And that motherfucking stir shit came off her motherfucking head, boy. She was embarrassed. All the little niggas was laughing and shit, but niggas ain't, I'm telling you, niggas ain't looking at your hair when we at the swimming pool. We trying to see them assets in them bathing suits. But if you a flat
Hell yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna front.
So swim your ass over the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I ain't gonna front. If you really want to have a good time with your family, especially if you got kids, I recommend the water park. The Great Wolf Lodge in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania.
Nice, man.
Yo,
yeah, they got one of them up in the Dells. Like I was just telling you about the Wisconsin Dells, they got one up there too. Great Wolf Lodge.
Yo, Mac, that shit is dope. Like my girl took me and the kids like 3 years ago. We went out there.
A lot of indoor water park too and shit. That shit dope as a motherfucker.
Yeah, like the whole thing is indoor water park. They got one in Jersey.
Yeah, I forgot what it's. Let me look it up now because they have like a Nickelodeon thing in there. You know, they build an indoor water. It's in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Yeah, I definitely recommend the Great Wolf Lodge. Like, if you want to get away with your family, the cabins is dope. And then even got a separate side, like for your kids. They could be over there. You could be on this side. Me and my girl was getting fucked up that whole weekend. We was chilling, and then you just swim nonstop as much as you want. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is dope.
Yeah,
I really recommend that for a family thing.
It's called DreamWorks Water Park.
I heard of that.
Yeah, that's the new one. It's right across from the Giant Stadium.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Okay. East Rutherford is like the easiest part of Jersey to get to.
That is Jersey City.
Yeah, Jersey City is like right there. You know what I mean? So they cross over. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
them water parks, they the best, man, especially on them hot ass summer days. Boy, you know what I'm saying? You get out there and it's levels to the shit as you get older because it's a different experience each time as you go when you older and shit. Like I'm taking my kids and I'm gonna remember when we was at that motherfucker. Like, man, I wish my dad wouldn't have came to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Spoiling all the fun and shit. Like, so sometimes I used to let my sons them go on their own just because I used to remember that shit. But I tell them every time, don't go in here and get no shit. These white folks ain't fucking around up here, man. Because if we drop y'all off at Six Flags, they might lock y'all the black asses up out here. Because even though they call it the Six Flags in St. Louis, yeah, that shit ain't in St. Louis. It's kind of on the outskirts. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they don't fuck around out here in Eureka now. Y'all ride them rides and that's it. You stealing shit, don't be fighting, don't be doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, this will be the last time. Shit, man. Yeah, this will be the last time I drop you off at this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
But the kids, though, when you go to those water parks, you get raped pocket-wise because you got to eat on the canvas. If you can find food like the Great Wolf Lodge in Pennsylvania, if you go 3 exits down the highway, they got all the banging food. Like it's like New York shit over there. And then you come back to the lodge, a slice of pizza is like $20.
Oh yeah, if you buy it on site, they're gonna get you. Yeah, have your money together when you taking your family, man. Like, or you gonna be disappointed as a mother for your kid. Your kid's gonna be disappointed. They gonna still be happy, but they gonna be like, God damn, man, we sharing.
I'm gonna tell you right now. When you go with a big group to a water park, like when we went to Sesame Place, we went with a school. You know, they'll give you like the school will give you like tickets for lunch and all that stuff. But if you go with your family, you know, if you bring like a large group of people, you can get that. But when you go with like 5, 6 people, you know, the food is everything's expensive. I mean, you paying like damn near $8 for a damn cheeseburger alone.
Yeah, you can't. Anything you going out, man, especially that's dealing with kids, because they know you're gonna spend that money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know, it's for the kids and shit. So they mark all that shit up. Then they gonna want this. They gonna want that. They gonna want to play the games. They gonna want to, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. So go to all inclusive parks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you got one flat fee to get in, they can get on everything without having to buy extra tickets and all this extra dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Always check into that shit. Like you said, Milquan shit. Yeah, you gotta look for them spots that might be right outside of where you initially at to eat dinner and be able to enjoy it. You ain't got, because if you eat at the resort, they taxing your ass.
Right, you gonna blow all your bread before you start having fun on food alone. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got a little group.
Yeah, when you got kids, they want souvenirs. They
$100 a pop. Jesus Christ! Anything you do something with the kids.
And you know, there's people out there, you know, in their hands like, yeah, we got this, we got that here. Yeah, oh, she wants this, and they trying to, they like showing it to the kids, and the kids like, Mommy, Daddy, I want that. He's like, nah, man, we go to over here, it's a little cheaper. I'll give you for $10 less. And he's like, fuck it, you get it. You want to buy it, there's another motherfucker out there selling something else your kid wants. So you already spent $40, $50 on like 3 items already, you know? That's not including food, because shit they seen that they want. Like, come on, man. I spent like $20-something on some damn pool shoes. And I could have paid $10 and fucking motels, man. I was like, damn.
And you know, the kids, they ain't got no bread. The kids ain't got no bread, so they just be pointing like, yeah, I like that. I was like, nah, man, get out of here.
The other folks is like, gotcha, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
See, in Sesame Place, you know, you see all the Sesame Street characters. So we walking around, and my daughter sees Cookie Monster. She's like, Cookie Monster. She runs up to Cookie Monster, give him a hug, and all I see is all the people that's online ready to take pictures with her. I was like, wait. Come on.
Did y'all see Guy Smiley at Sesame Place?
Right.
Nah. This only original.
Right.
What they do is at a certain
got a smart fucking mouth.
Like every.
The world's greatest talk show host. You know what I'm saying? I was just wondering, you said Sesame Place, right? Like, so you could have seen Dr. Armando Honey doing all kinds of
They showed all the original characters.
You look like Big Bird.
Yeah, Big Bird,
the original
all of them.
Grover.
Don't you sleep on Dr. Armando Honeydew D. Hollis. Don't you sleep on
I'm saying, they have a parade, so you'll see all the characters come down on the parade. You know, that's all. It was cool. It was cool. As far as you got young kids, under 10 years old, they'll like that shit. It's a water park. They get on rides and all
Sesame
that.
Street too. You know what I'm saying? So you know it ain't
was
gonna
cool.
be no.
It was cool. But when you went to the music park, you was old enough to get on a ride. What was the best ride you got on? What was the most scariest ride you got on? Like you like, fuck that, I ain't fucking with that shit.
Man, the scariest ride to me was them swings and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got on the motherfucker, I got on the motherfuckers one time, and that was it. That was it. I was like, I ain't never. I was scared as a motherfucker on this.
Like, I don't like these chat room niggas, by the way. I'm sorry, guys. A couple of these chat room niggas, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. And, I don't like Rich or, well, where the fuck is that?
Oh, that's World War II dad. Oh yeah, but what about you, Big Dollar? Which ride you ain't fuck with? You was scared of the most after you got on that bitch?
The Hammer and Ride Playland and the Spider and Ride Playland, because it spins around, it takes you up in the air, and then it drops it and just all the cars just spinning around. I think I was
yeah, I don't like shit like that either.
10, 11 years old. I was like, oh, get me up. My mom was like, you want to get on it, remember? You tall enough now. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'm more of a coaster, no rides. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting on that shit. It's twisting you all up and spinning like this and flipping and sticking back.
Yo, the scariest ride that had me crying like I was like a bitch. That shit in Great Adventure where that shit you get on a roller coaster, the Kingdom Come, my nigga. That shit, I thought I was gonna die, and I threatened to do when I got up the ride. I was about to fuck that nigga up.
Like it was his fault that you got on the motherfucker.
That ride is 1 minute long. You take off, that shit goes $120, and then it goes all the way up in the air to like the Empire State height, and then drop back down, and then you be back off the ride in 1 minute. I got off that shit. I was like, you motherfucker, you ain't telling that shit. I was crying. Nigga, I had tears coming out of my eyes. I was crying. Like, yo, what? My girl thought it was funny. I was about to punch her in her face.
An hour taking off. It takes off at that speed.
Yo, D, that shit felt like you ever took JetBlue? Anybody ever flew with JetBlue? How the shit just back up and then that shit just go. That shit just takes off. Yo, boy. That shit was scary, man. I cried like a bitch. I ain't gonna front.
Cry no more, no more.
Word.
No
I was crying a river, jumping Timberlake. Nigga, I never get on that shit again in my life.
Guy Smiley was good. What year was this, man?
This was like Kingdom Come. That was like I think like 2010.
Oh shit.
Oh, you was a full grown man crying and shit on that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I tell you. I'm keeping it real with you. I ain't, you know, I only front.
Niggas,
I ain't gonna front for you.
Before his eyes,
if it happened to me, yo, listen. If it happened to me, it happened. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was a grown ass man crying off the ride, threatening to stab.
Yeah, man, that's crazy as fuck. Yeah. But I probably ain't been on a ride since around 2010, 2011. I don't even think I've been to an amusement park since then though. And like I said, we got the Six Flags out here, but I ain't finna go out there with that high ass shit. And it's only open the majority of the hot ass weather. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They got some cool shit on Long Island called Adventureland. It's like a mini Six Flags. That shit is dope. And you can make a video.
Just a minute. It's a bootleg version.
Nah, it's more like uppity Shea Whitey Great Adventure.
Oh yeah, we had some bootleg shit when I used to live in Memphis too. That shit used to be called Liberty Land. That shit was hot garbage, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first time my mama took us to Liberty Land. I was like, what the fuck? Like, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go on this shit. Yeah,
Liberty Land.
It used to be. It's at the Mid-South Coliseum. You know they got the Liberty Bowl and all that shit over there. Where they play the Liberty Bowl. You know, football stadium where University of Memphis is the Liberty Bowl. Yeah. So it's over there by the Liberty Bowl. It used to be called Liberty Land, bro. and then every year when they had the Shelby County Fair in town, they have a day called the Fair Day and Liberty Land free. My mom was like, let's go to Liberty Land. It's Fair Day. I'm like, hell no, I ain't going to motherfucking Liberty Land. That shit was hot garbage. It was nothing. It was about like a oversized mall parking lot carnival or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no, because they got a lot of those out here too, and people be hopping on them rides. I'm like, I ain't getting on none of that shit that these niggas came and set up in like 3 days and shit, and y'all motherfuckers hopping on this shit. No. My kids ain't getting on none of this shit. They used to be mad. Can we go to the little carnival? We ain't going to that shit. Somebody probably, I always be thinking somebody might have forgot a screw or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if a motherfucker did some shit like that? Hell no.
Yo, you can't think that way, man. You gotta think positive. Man, I understand where you're coming from.
I'm talking about y'all don't be out here they call them parking lot carnivals and shit.
Oh yeah, and that's what we have.
They come at certain times during the year. They set that shit up in the mall parking lot. And you would think you had a motherfucking carnival for real, but I ain't getting on none of that shit. We did when we was youngest because our parents was on that shit, but when I got older, I'm like, I don't trust none of this shit. Plus, all the motherfuckers that's operating the rides are like crackheads and shit.
Word, you never know.
You know what I'm saying? You ever notice that shit?
Man, that's a Chema youth job.
Yeah, for real, man. Everybody.
I thought it was just me.
No, man. All
man.
They travel from state to state, city to city, doing these carnivals. All them motherfuckers be junkies.
Oh, shit.
I even knew a nigga that used to travel with him, used to sell dope on one of them motherfuckers.
Yo, niggas be truthless, all that shit, son.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to hand you a funnel cake and shit. Like, nah, bro.
What was it, before we go to break, what was your favorite carnival food?
Oh, shit.
I ain't gonna front. Nothing. Like, every carnival had, like, they had, like, something I really wanted to. Right, like, they didn't have something I really wanted to go back for. You know what I'm saying? They eat at the carnival. It just be on some hurry up shit because I'm hungry. Get some chicken tenders and french fries. Just
right, when you little goofy walk by, they got something like, shit, we gonna get this.
Funnel cake.
Yeah, I'm pretty much open with whatever when I'm at the amusement park or something. Like, I'm trying to get the best deal for the buck because you already know they're gonna get your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna spend anyway. I'm trying to get something that I know gonna fill a nigga up real quick, and I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna tide me over. But usually when we used to go, we used to fucking eat big before we go anyway. So it's gonna be a while for you to get hungry anyway. Hey, but it's 15 after. Let's go to a song break, man. We come right back, man. We bust off the sports bar takeover real quick.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Yeah. Mute up, y'all.
Walks further down the street with the brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. How do you think I'm gonna get along without you when you're gone? You took me for everything that I had and kicked me out of my own. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? How long can you stand the heat? Out of the doorway, the bullets freeze up to the sound of the beat. Look out! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Hey!
You know what I'm saying? I love
the Mackyard Dogs, man.
Yeah, Mackyard Dog. You know how I give it up. You know what I'm saying? I never lost a match. He never lost a match, Milquan. You know that, right?
He really didn't. No,
He
wait, he lost to Big John Studd.
Not the Mac Mackyard Dog. That Junkyard Dog nigga, yeah, he lost to everybody off in and shit sometimes, but the other one, no, he never lost, man. He never lost a match. And speaking of matches, you know what I'm saying, and this is the Sports Bar Takeover. And Milquan, you know, we talk sports, all kinds of sports, any kind of sport.
Come on, man.
See, he got to remember.
That's all you hear?
I wasn't going to bring cricket to this show, but...
Yeah, but here's the thing, Milquan. We're going to help you with your
yeah, man, we just came in. Okay. We the resident.
Oh, Rich. Now, Rich, can you fuck with me when I talk to you, son? Rich.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
You don't even know. Hey.
So fall back.
Yeah.
Fall back.
Easy, Mel. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not my show.
Yeah.
It's not the morning show.
Fall back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Word.
That's why I kept saying it to him. One at a time,
fellas. One at a time.
Oh yeah, but yeah, Milquan, we just like the resident bartenders. Like
right.
Usually you be at the bar and you tending. So me and D Holland came in, so you could chill tonight and we'll take it over for you.
Milquan, I want you to contribute instead of giving crickets. Can you do that?
Oh, I definitely can, sir.
All right. Well,
my show is your show.
Tell me, when it came to sport, what was your favorite sport, and what sport did you play as a kid?
Football all day.
Right. That's your number one?
Yeah, football is my number one sport. Yeah, and then, you know what I mean? I played all sports. I played hockey. I played not real hockey on skates before y'all give me the crickets. I'm talking about field hockey in the gym.
You play no
more. I ain't Wayne Gretzky. I play skating. We play field hockey. We play baseball, football, basketball. But football is my number one shit, though. Right. I was Jerry Rice mixed with Marshall Faulk mixed with I had Bo Jackson, motherfucker. I really thought I was Jerry Rice or either Deion Sanders on defense.
Yeah, hold on. We got a super chat by Big Vegas. Nobody could take over Milquan. Take over Milquan.
There's bar involved. Football. What about you, D? What was your favorite sport playing, or that you want to be, do your shit when you was a shorty or whatever?
Baseball and football. That was my two main sports, man.
Yeah, man. I like baseball, football, and basketball. I played all three of them motherfuckers. I didn't do no hockey and shit.
Yeah, hockey, son, in the gym. That shit was
rollerblades.
Gym class. We used to play volleyball and shit too in gym. That shit was dope.
Rich, check your email.
Some serious volleyball matches, bro. But
I never really do the beach volleyball.
I didn't say no beach volleyball, man. Hell no, ain't no.
You talking about volleyball indoors, like in the gym?
Yeah, like in gym class.
Shit, on the beach, man, with his shirt on, volleyball.
With my socks off in the sand. Hell no.
You got a sock on in the sand.
Yo, you ever been in gym and your gym teacher's like, oh, we gonna play volleyball? You like, hell no, that shit's whack.
Man, hell no.
And then you start playing, you get all into it. You get all competitive.
That's fun once you play.
That was our point. It went out.
Niggas just every nigga trying to spike, knock the motherfucking whole net down and shit. Like, that's all niggas want to do is spike. Like, nigga, you supposed to be all the way in the back. Why you came all the way up here and hit the motherfucker?
Like the ball hit somebody square in the face, and you like, oh my God.
Oh, people with glasses on, you was a target. Especially got that little dodgeball.
Hell yeah. But my all-time favorite sport as a kid growing up was playing fucking dodgeball, my nigga.
Word.
Oh, hell
like niggas would lose their mind if they. He used to just he had this bag. He used to just have this bag with that only had the dodgeball balls in it. You know what I'm saying? So when he just come out and just throw that bag out, we already know what time it is. Motherfuckers be on their P's and Q's because everybody want to play.
You ever saw that movie? Tell me you saw that movie called Dodgeball. Tell me that shit wasn't funny.
Oh, yeah.
I never seen that. I never seen that.
Yeah, you got to watch that shit, D. Milk, you never seen that Dodgeball movie?
Yeah, I never seen that movie.
Yo, that movie was hilarious, man. I'm telling you, gotta see it. You gotta see it. This shit is funny. Yo, it's Average Joe's. Yo, that's the call. That shit was mad funny.
Clark wasn't no running back, man.
They call him the Siberian Express.
Right. Clark was getting 1.3 a carry, man.
But if I could have picked, my favorite one to play when I was young coming up was baseball, man. But even though we played basketball all the time, but just playing and we was on the team and shit, that shit was fun as fuck.
Baseball was fun, man, growing up. I ain't gonna front.
Playing with your friends was the best, man.
My favorite. Who was your favorite player in baseball?
Growing up?
My favorite player?
Yeah. In baseball.
In baseball?
I had a lot of them.
My favorite player was, when I was growing up, was Bo Jackson.
In baseball?
In baseball, Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson, and it was Darryl Strawberry.
Yeah, man. I'm about to say it, so. Yeah, Strawberry was that nigga.
Ricks was gonna fucking write Darryl Strawberry. I swear to God, could have bet my life on that shit.
Oh yeah, we already know. I got the whole theory. That's why
Bo Jackson.
Favorite player is the reason why Rich don't be fucking with the West Coast music, man. I'm telling you, that's why I got the whole theory. Rich know I broke it down for him, and he know it made all the sense in the world too.
I can't shit on Darryl too much. He got to ring with the Yankees.
Yeah, but growing up, first my favorite player was obviously I was Chicago. We weren't gonna win no motherfucking World Series and all that shit. So you had to like your players and shit. But that nigga Andre Dawson and Sean Dunston was my niggas, man. But then when Ken Griffey Jr. hit the scene, he was my favorite player, dog.
Jr. Oh,
and it was my favorite player, dog. He was cold, man, especially early Ken Griffey.
I don't like that nigga.
Seattle, Ken Griffey, that nigga was a monster, man.
I don't like that nigga.
Kid, man.
I had the sneakers, but I hated him.
Hell yeah, Ken Griffey was that nigga, man.
Yo, when he played in Seattle,
and if he had to throw up.
Oh man, I used to hate him, boy. But I respected his game, though.
He ruined Madden League last year. Yo, don't even talk about that nigga. Son. I don't like that nigga. I see that nigga. He got to throw his shit up, son. I don't like that nigga.
For real, arguably, if he hadn't fucked his hip up and had them few years off and had to rehab to get back up, Ken Griffey would have been arguably one of the greatest motherfuckers ever out there on that field, bro. Real shit. He came in young.
When he went to Cincinnati, to say that he played for the same team his dad did, that's what it really messed it up.
Well, he played for the same team his dad did when he come in the league. Shit, them niggas hit back to back
with the
Reds. They hit back
to
back home runs. Nigga,
that's where he's from.
Whoever hit back to back home runs, my daddy hit a home run, I hit a home run, or I hit a home run, my daddy hit a home run. Ken Griffey didn't get that.
No one can say that.
Yeah, he got that title.
Ken Griffey was that nigga. In the chat, CJ the Madman, that's another good one. Kirby Puckett. He was that nigga too. Church and Dad, Frank Thomas,
My favorite player growing up,
man.
My favorite player growing up was Ricky
Henderson.
Was
that nigga though.
Ricky Henderson. Yeah, that was my favorite player. I used to emulate my baseball game and pattern around Ricky Henderson, like stealing bases, hitting for average, lead off home runs,
bases, man. You was getting gunned down.
In my project, I led the league in steals, man.
If I was catching and you would try to run on me, gun your ass down.
Your little weak arm ain't gonna make it, man. I'm gonna be on second so fast. Your black arm is weak, son. He ain't gonna throw me out there. I done ran from pit bulls to the NYPD. They got that speed.
You better not try to steal. If you try to go to third, you try to steal second to third, that's automatic out. You might as well just, as soon as you get to second, if you think about stealing, You should just run in the dugout and they be like, "What you doing?" Well, I'm
Yo,
thinking about
third.
killing. That's automatic out, bro.
Oh man, third is
Gunning your ass.
automatic base. The back catcher, he's
That's
sleeping.
easy, right there. That's
He worrying about me trying to score from second. Nigga, I'ma steal third and walk home. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and I played.
Henderson.
When I played baseball, I played everything in baseball. Look at this motherfucker, man. Who? D-Holler, that's what you on? He done threw Cutler bitch ass up there. Yeah, the Bears pissed me the fuck. Oh, the Bears be pissing me off, man. Look at the screen, Milk. You can't see that shit.
Oh, wait, hold on, I got it.
Yeah, you could either
This
put
sour is
bum
so
ass-
serious. I'm not even fucking.
Look at the Eagles.
Eagles. Oh, thank you.
D-Holler, do you need some Yankees in
That's all you niggas that laugh at me. Ha, motherfucker, ha.
D-Holler? You know I got something for your team too.
Yo, the Giants is garbage, nigga. Yo, that's Mills Lane. Fly. Eagles fly. Word. Damn, Shorty in the rescue. He's good.
Is that the same chick or is that you better be careful what you saying? You know how these motherfuckers try to send them pictures in, man. How you saying? How you doing?
Look at my man, Too Tall Jones.
But what about basketball though coming up, y'all? Let's go to basketball, man.
Let's go right. We could start.
baseball,
We could start right away at the Showtime Lakers. Irvin Magic Johnson showed me how to get the my big man get the rebound and then throw that shit up. And if I'm coming down the lane, I got my man on the left and right that could
Man, I'm
dunk
gonna
on
rip
you.
that shit, Milquan.
You Wallace.
What? Soon as you come off the court, that shit gets ripped, took back, finger roll like George Gervin on your ass.
You be time I finish with you, Mac, you be like, damn, I thought he was garbage.
And if you go up for a shot, it's gonna get Mutombo blocked.
Yo.
Or I'm just gonna snatch that shit like I was old school Mark
I'm
Eaton
sure.
or some shit.
Nah, you wildin'. I'm Showtime Lakers. Showtime Lakers.
Showtime Lakers.
I'm telling you, that's how I grew up. That's
Hell
all
yeah,
I know.
that was a good team to fuck with and run with. You know what I'm saying? Back in them days and shit. But
That
you
was
already
my-
know, nigga.
That's
My
my
shit
team
was all
forever.
Bulls and shit, especially when Jordan
Yeah.
when they really started doing their shit. Even still to this day, I'm a die hard with all my teams, even though they be all pissing me the fuck off. I don't understand why the teams do what they do. You know what I'm saying? They'll fuck the whole shit up. They have a good thing going and fuck it up every single fucking time.
I'm gonna tell you right now, when Derrick Rose won the MVP, I was like, okay,
He
they
was
want to do
nice
something.
that year,
And he
son.
tore his Achilles? What did he tear?
He tore his ACL the first time.
ACL.
ACL. That he came back toward around. I was like, damn.
And then the
That's
next
my
time he
man from
fucked this,
Long Island, too.
he
I
fucked
felt
this
real
meniscus
bad
up.
for him, man.
Remember, he came back too early and fucked this shit up again.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think it was like a jump shot.
Fuck.
He was jumping to go for a layup, and he took a shot. I think it was a jump shot or a layup. And he came down. I was like, oh, damn this motherfucker.
Yeah, hey, that's one thing.
Even worse.
Yeah.
Even worse. Even worse.
6 touchdowns.
Oh,
on game.
Polk
That's Al
Highs,
Bundy right
man.
there, you know what I'm saying?
That's my uncle right there from Chicago.
State champ, you know what I'm saying? He said he scored 6 in one game, you know what I'm saying? Like, let a motherfucker know.
Tell you, Mac, I've been fucking with Chicago since like the 40s, nigga.
Oh my God!
I wasn't even here yet. I fuck with the Chocolate. Al Bundy's my uncle. He's from Chicago. He's so cute.
So four touchdowns,
four touchdowns, baby, in one game.
Yo, that was funny. So always
I used to love that show, man. Married with Children.
Hell yeah, man. But in basketball, yeah, man, that shit was. That's why I don't know if y'all been watching the Last Dance. If y'all caught up on the episodes,
yeah,
and
I
shit.
saw that.
This Sunday is the last 2 of them, and like a lot of motherfuckers, if you got the ESPN app, you can watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta have ESPN on your TV. Watch that shit right on your phone, man. But for them to document that last season got me wanting to see. Hopefully, they got footage of other championship teams, some behind the scenes footage and interviews with the some of the former players and shit like that. But them Pistons, fuck them.
Yo, I love Detroit, boy. You hold that shit, Mac.
Yeah,
that boy,
fuck them niggas.
they made y'all.
I was
They
happy
made y'all.
No, we made ourselves, man. Them motherfuckers.
Nah,
they made. If anything, they got it. They gave us they gave us that killer instinct, bro. That's what they gave us.
No. Let me stop you right there.
Detroit turned Chicago Bulls into men because they were
self-made.
No,
Jordan said himself he had to get bigger and stronger. Him and Scottie had to get bigger and stronger.
How you doing?
Yeah, because they couldn't beat they couldn't beat the Celtics either. You know what I'm saying? So even if they had got
that's
past
what I'm saying.
Willie Perdue was the man that he give you the hard foul, make you not want to go to the middle. You got Robin and knocking
shouts out to the big guy Bill Winnington who be getting his shine on.
That's
on the
my
last
dude against the Knicks.
He used to kill the Knicks.
Like I tell you, my favorite play. Jordan dropped 55 with number 45. The last play, he dumped it off, and who dumped on the Knicks to beat them? Bill Winnington.
Right, the two hands stuck.
In the garden.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? He's stuck.
He
didn't even jam.
I love Michael Jordan, man. I'm a Laker fan, but I love me some Michael Jordan. That nigga went baseline spun around and threw it on your man Patrick Ewing. D. Holly, you're getting out of this. You're a Knicks fan.
Hold on.
He got garbage.
Hold on.
The hell out of New York.
Hold on, Melquan. Hold on, nigga. Hold on. You said you was a Nets fan when they came.
Whoa.
All of a sudden, you're a Brooklyn
That's my East Coast team. That's my East Coast team. Brooklyn. Yeah, okay. We on the rise. We got KD. I'm a Laker fan, but I'm cheering for Brooklyn. That's home team. I'm cheering for Brooklyn. Okay, who plays for them?
You sound like a nigga from Jersey.
All right. Hey, look what Church Avenue Dan. Hey, look what Church Avenue Dan said in the chat, and he get his question to the chat too. So people in the chat, y'all chime in too. But he said, do you think the new era stars could last playing back in the 90s and the 80s?
No. I'm going to tell you why. People say, LeBron James could do this. I'm like, LeBron James against the Pistons, the bad boy Pistons. Yo, you could just picture.
You better watch your fucking mouth, D. Holla about the game.
Listen, man. Listen. Picture Steph Curry shooting the three. Let's say Steph Curry hits like 2 threes. He going up again. He's catching a forearm shot to the gut. Let's say someone like LeBron bulldozing going to the basket and dunking on everybody. The next time he's coming down, he's getting knocked the fuck down. If they was doing that shit to Jordan, I'm telling you, LeBron couldn't survive. Okay. A lot of these guys are quote unquote the best players are soft, man.
Yeah, I think some of the dudes from this era could definitely play in the older era.
Not all of them.
I think a lot of them could because hold on, let me finish real quick. And then I'll let you go, Melquan. But and the reason why I think they can because these dudes are strong and big too. So if they was playing around motherfuckers that play like that, they would have been accustomed to playing like that too. You can't knock them because they don't play like that now because the game is different. So the question be posed as, can some of these players from this era playing in year era? I think so if they played with them. But if the old school era played in this era, they totally dominate. Jordan don't average 30. In this era, he averaging about 40 or 50. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't hand check or nothing.
The court is spread wider now.
But I'm not going to take nothing away from Curry and them shooting and Kevin Durant. They bodies would have even been built different playing in that era because they would have worked different muscles because of the type of play. The game didn't change. It's got faster, and they wanted to get the game
stronger now.
Yeah, they wanted the game to go faster and more points. More points mean more excitement. Same way in football, they try to speed it up. So, because remember back when we was growing up, a lot of them games, a lot of teams wasn't barely cracking 100. You know what I'm saying? Like the score might be like 103 to 98 or some shit. But you got games now where it's like motherfuckers consistently averaging over 100 points, and some teams average well over 100 points during the season. So I think some of them could play like LeBron and all them. Fuck yeah, they could play. Look how big them motherfuckers is, man.
Thank you.
You don't think big DeMarcus Cousins with his big ass couldn't play with P. Ewing and them back then? Hell yeah, he would have had to.
I don't know. I think
what I'm saying is, hold on, listen to what I'm saying though. Body height, size, and weight. If they was playing with them dudes, they would have got the toughness because they was playing with. You know how it is, even like going to the park. You play like how the niggas in the park play. So in certain parks, like your game ain't tailored to go. These niggas over here bruising motherfuckers. Don't go over there and play them niggas. they gonna hurt you over there. You know what I'm saying?
Boogie couldn't fuck with Patrick Ewing and them.
I'm not saying he
right
I'm
now,
not saying he can fuck. That ain't what I'm saying, D. I'm not saying he can fuck with him, but I'm saying some of them niggas can still play with him, man. You know
yeah, they can play with him.
Some, not all, but I'm gonna tell you right now.
Especially the King.
Which center, power forward, small forward is gonna guard Shaq and Olajuwon in their prime? Who?
Nowadays,
Durant's gonna guard Shaq in his prime.
Yeah, but see, Shaq kind of played in their era. We're not talking prime. We're talking about if niggas in this era could play in the other era, or the niggas from the other era
not all
play
of
in
them.
this era. Exactly, because some of them big, tall, stiff motherfuckers that play,
not
like
really
Ed Neely and them type of motherfuckers wouldn't be able to play in this era of basketball. Some of them big, clumsy, goof motherfuckers.
You think Shaq and them? You think Shaq and them and Sean Bradley and them could guard Porzingis? Them niggas shoot threes.
Exactly. That's what I'm
they
saying.
shoot threes in your face. You got to bring that big nigga out.
You got to bring
on the perimeter now.
Nigga out. It's a whole different game.
Shaq and them couldn't keep up with them niggas. Word.
No, some of them niggas would not be on the court. Hakeem Olajuwon them would barely be on the court when these niggas stretch the floor. And they shooting. Joel
Embiid
play
small ball nowadays. Word.
It's a different game. So I think
it'll
be. I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be different. There's no zoning. You have to play your man. You play man.
That ain't basketball.
They didn't play that back then.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. In the Jordan era, there was no zone. It was man to man or you double team.
What are you talking about? It was motherfuckers playing zone defenses back then. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, the zone defense in his basketball.
Listen. Zone defense wasn't played like that how it is now.
Man, they didn't implement that.
There was hand checking. Nowadays, you can't even touch a motherfucker without being called for a foul.
But what I'm saying is hand checking ain't got nothing to do with the defensive set you got on the basketball
court.
That's just an aspect of the defense, the hand checking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, motherfuckers been running 1-3-1s and all that type of shit. 2-3 zones, all of that. They've been doing that shit. And sometimes it's effective. But Patrick Ewing and them would definitely suffer in this era trying to run zone defenses. And playing man-to-man.
I think Ewing would prosper in this era because Ewing had a jump shot. Ewing was the bigs that could shoot. You know, I hate Ewing.
But some of these motherfuckers, they was only going to be used to rebound the balls, bro. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, shit, like, you can't tell me Giannis wouldn't have beasted playing with them niggas the way he beasts now. Period.
Giannis would have put his
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and the King.
Giannis would be like a Dominique Wilkins.
And
man,
LeBron,
Giannis would be just like what the fuck he is now, playing with them.
And LeBron is a bigger, faster, and stronger Magic Johnson. Who the fuck wouldn't want to play with him? Everybody be trying to shit on my son LeBron. That nigga is
LeBron would have definitely beasted back in them days.
Yeah. Now imagine him taking dudes that was garbage, that we thought was garbage back in the 80s to the finals. Like, he took Boobie Gibson and Ilgauskas and them niggas. Like, all right, with the Miami shit. But then he came back and he won it he beat the greatest team of all time, the Warriors. Niggas was 73-9.
It don't mean a thing if you don't win the ring. You know what I'm talking about? So they wasn't the greatest team. They just had the greatest.
They didn't win that ring. They didn't complete the job.
They was the greatest team in the history of the league in the regular season.
They had the best record. That don't mean they was the greatest team.
They didn't win the ring, man.
Exactly.
All right. So can you name anybody else that was 73-9?
No.
That's what I said. They had the best record.
That's
the best team.
And we won the title. That's the best team. It
but
don't
my
mean
man LeBron
if you ain't got that ring. Yeah, LeBron
took
the better team. So they can't be the best team if LeBron beat them. How the fuck they one of the greatest teams they lost?
Who took the last shot to actually put them up?
But who put him in that position?
Oh yeah,
LeBron with the block. Yeah, but who took that shot?
Yeah, LeBron won that whole title for them.
You forgot LeBron. You forgot LeBron was averaging 35, 12, and 8, and then he blocked. And if he didn't block Iguodala's shot, the Golden State would have won that game, and that series would have been theirs. LeBron blocked that shit, brought it up court, and say, "Yo, Kyrie, you know everybody named mother gonna be looking at me, nigga. This is your time."
And LeBron beasted all 7 of them fucking games too. You know,
Word.
when they was down
3-8.
Yeah, they was down 3-1 to the supposedly greatest team ever.
Yeah.
LeBron did that shit. So all right, let's switch it up a little bit. Let's switch it up a little bit because we said baseball and basketball. What about football, man?
Right.
Teams and your players, man. Growing up and all of that. Favorite players and all that shit.
49ers.
Man. The greatest linebacker that ever lived, hands down.
49ers, Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, Roger Craig, first running back ever to have 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000-yard receiving. Like, we set the format with that West Coast offense. That's why I fuck with the West Coast heavy because
Bill Walsh, man, that West Coast offense.
He's a Jets fan, man.
Nah, I'm not a Jets fan. I told you my Jets history. Freeman McNeil came to the projects. He hooked his wall up back in the 80s.
Al fan back in the 80s.
I did.
Oh yeah,
and Ken O'Brien. Freeman McNeil, Ken O'Brien.
I got 2 favorite. Well, really, I got 3 favorite players. Obviously, I always got to fuck with the home team. Walter Payton growing up, every nigga wanted to be a running back and be Walter Payton. Niggas I remember niggas getting into fights over wearing the number 34 jersey and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then my all-time favorite athlete, period, and one of my favorite was motherfucking Bo fucking Jackson, dog. I used to love the way that nigga played, dog.
Yeah.
Still to this day, I fuck with Bo heavy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got his Raider hat on right now.
I used to love that nigga Devin Hester too when he was doing his thing with the Bears though. Devin Hester always was one of my favorite players when he came.
I got his hat on right now. No bullshit.
Yeah, I told y'all when I went to Yankee Stadium back, I think it was like 87, 88, and the Yankees playing the Royals, and I saw Bo Jackson run on the field. Oh, that shit made my day. I'm cheering for the
Man, I wish I could have been there.
Bo! Let's go, Bo!
You seen him when he played for the Royals and shit, huh?
Yeah, he played with it. I went there when he played when the Royals played the Yankees at Yankee Stadium.
When he ran up the wall.
That was the game he had 3 home runs. I think he struck out, and I finally got to see him break a bat over his knee.
Yeah, I seen him a lot of times when he played with the White Sox, but I wish I could have seen him. I wish I could have went to a Bo game, football. And that's when they was the LA motherfucking Raiders. They had Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen was killing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, remember they had Marcus Allen sitting on the bench, but every time he put in the game, he a beast on them niggas. That Al Davis did Marcus Allen dirty. You know what I'm saying?
He did. He did.
And he went to the Chiefs. And he beasted on them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Every time he played it was Joe Montana at the end of their career.
You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Yeah, Marcus Allen, one of my favorite players of all time, man.
Yeah, but growing up, Bo was that nigga. Remember they even had that cartoon where it was Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, and Bo Jackson.
Yeah, Bo Jackson.
Shit?
Yeah.
Bo Jackson played like the dumb role on that motherfucking shit. Like it was like the baby Huey version. You know what I'm saying? Like he super strong and hurt motherfuckers and shit.
That dude from the Bengals. That dude from the Bengals fucked this whole shit up on that running play in the playoffs.
And they said if he wasn't running that motherfucking fast, you know what I'm saying, he probably wouldn't have got hurt that bad. Like the fact that he was running so fast is what made him fuck that shit.
And he's so strong. He probably was trying to break the tackle and just broke his own shit, just trying to get away from him. Because Bo was the ultimate athlete. Him and Deion Sanders.
Deion was that nigga too.
Yo, on defense, I patterned my life to play defense like Deion. Nobody catching the ball on my side.
Yeah.
Hey, remember the Deion Sanders Nikes with the strap on them motherfuckers?
Hell yeah, I had them shit, the white and black ones.
I might have to get a pair of them shit.
He was to the 49ers, they were white,
I knew they had broken them out at one point, you know what I'm saying?
I had them shits when he came to San Fran, the white and black ones. And
with the little
Nike
strap
sign is
gold.
What
was that? Yeah. Or was it burgundy? Yeah.
No, it was like the 49ers red and shit.
Yeah. I had the white and black ones.
The 49ers and shit.
Word. And the Nike sign was gold.
Had a different color.
I hate the Cowboys. I was so mad when he went to Dallas. I'm like, damn, man.
And the Smith was that nigga too.
Yeah, I know. He won one with San Fran, and he went to Dallas the next year and won one with them.
Then he went to, remember, then he went to the Ravens in 2000 when they beat my Giants. He won one of them.
Word, I forgot he was on that 2000.
Right, he did sneak in and grab another one and shit.
He was talking, I think his jersey was 37.
Him and Shannon Sharp. That's my guy right there. Shannon Sharp.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say shit. We should talk that. What about sports shows and shit y'all watch? Y'all still fuck with ESPN heavy and shit like that?
I watch Skip and Shannon Undisputed. You know,
Undisputed. I agree with you, bro. That's my shit.
I used to listen to Stephen A. and them show, but Stephen A. screamed too much.
Back and forth.
Hold on.
I'm back and forth.
Real animated. I'm like, I can't hear this nigga yell.
And he be on some house nigga shit, like he be trying to degrade.
You know what I'm
he
saying?
be trying to degrade the like niggas too much, and then he go to commercial and come back and he go to commercial and come back and try to act like he's political.
Yeah, when he did that, you know that app that I think it's what's the name of that app where it makes you look like a baby?
They got a baby Stephen A.
Yeah, the baby.
I didn't watch it, but I saw it.
It was hilarious.
He an ugly fucking baby too. Yo, this shit like God.
Hold
damn,
on, let me ask you something. Is it me or does Stephen A. Smith looks like Rob Bass?
Rob Bass.
Yes,
Yo, and Bass.
Yo, look at Stephen A. I was like, yo, why is it like Rob Bass, right?
I gotta type that in the search bar so I don't forget.
Oh,
yo, I'm about to get bent off that shit tonight. So, oh shit, that's my shit right there.
Hell yeah, Rob Bass is shit.
Look, I ain't gonna front.
Get back to 1988 on your ass with that shit.
Yo, check it out. I got another podcast there. Sports podcast that I want to put everybody on because we all burned it down. Salute to Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. They got this podcast called Up in Smoke. Yo, that shit is dope.
Yeah, that show is crazy.
Yo, that's another thing. Like everybody bored, you need something to like check out. Yo, Up in Smoke with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes.
Matt Barnes, yeah.
Yo,
let me ask you something. Did y'all see when Stephen A. Jackson was on his IG Live, and he was telling the story about how he left his wife, his fiance at the altar, and why he did it?
Yeah, he don't fuck with black bitches either. I heard him saying all that.
He said that, but he told you the story.
I don't care about what the fuck he said.
Why he left
black women, man. Fuck the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying he told the story why he left her at the altar.
Yeah.
And he was like, he said, Stephon Marbury, he said, that's my brother for life, because it was the whole thing of she didn't want to sign the prenup, and she wanted to get a different priest to marry them and shit, and her friend put her on, and the priest told me he don't believe in prenup, so he's like, that's why you wanted this priest to marry us. He's like, hell no. You gotta check that out, man. I was like, man, that's fucked up, son. But
hell yeah, that's
what he's coming from, protect your money. You know?
Yeah, he on some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be simping for these bitches because they look good.
Word.
Trying to wipe these hoes up. You gotta know that they want to get the bread. So as soon as she would act flaky on signing the prenup, like, bitch, you know what it is. It's my motherfucking money. But if you marrying me and you gonna be a real bitch, you shouldn't be worried about fucking money anyway, because I'm taking care of business. So whole is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Look what happened to what's his name? Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods met his first wife where he meet her at? I think she was like a waitress or some shit.
Fuck, I don't know shit.
All I know is he's not black.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a job right now. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like, so you're not going to school, is what you're telling me. I can't fuck with you. I'm sorry. I need a girl that got a career.
Man, I got to be fucking with a bitch that she got to be having things any goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't depend on me, bitch. I got too much other shit going on for you to be depending on me. You need to be adding to the motherfucking stack. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, period. So but you know how these sports niggas be, man. They give with these bitches that be looking all exotic and shit like that, and they think they really doing something with these girls.
Because they never got no ass before like that.
Exactly. He lucky he didn't get her pregnant, because that marriage wouldn't have mattered any motherfucking way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's crazy because some women, I think it was my BM told me the story, like how there was a guy, I think he was like an athlete or some shit, and he had sex with one girl, but the girl that got pregnant, he never touched. Come to find out, she took a turkey baster.
Yeah, and stole that nigga nut. They do that type of shit.
The sperm out of the
they
condom.
They pop holes. Bitches pop holes and rubbers, all that old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, you gotta be careful, man. Throw that shit in the toilet and flush it, you know?
You know they make dildos and rabbits and shit nowadays.
That shit is.
Man, like what Church Avenue Dan said. He said, "Look what happened to Arturo Gotti. His wife, he killed him." But yeah, the same way like Steve McNair. You know what I'm saying? He was fucking off on his wife, and she killed, and the side bitch killed him.
Jump off, killed him.
And then she killed us, and then she killed herself.
Yeah, because she.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, his jump killed him, nigga.
Man,
wait. She probably wasn't worried
about no going. No, I was just about to say she wasn't thinking about going to no jail. She thought about killing that nigga and killing herself. Shit.
If I can't have you, nobody can. That shit, man.
That shit real crazy, man. But I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is fucking crazy. And you know, these baseball, basketball, football niggas, you know what I'm saying? They get with these bitches and they think they really doing something because they got the bread or whatever. My advice to y'all is, if the bitch wasn't with you from the get-go, don't fuck with her like that until you really know her. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Well,
you heard what?
Excuse me.
Let me ask you something. You heard what happened with Earl Thomas? Earl Thomas, who played for the
Baltimore.
He played for Baltimore, right?
Yeah,
I've heard this story going around. Yeah, he cheated on his wife, and his wife filed. She filed. It was like the TikTok app, and it had she got a notification. She pinged his notification and found him and his brother smashing two chicks. And she came in. She came in with a pistol in hand.
Yeah, she got locked up for that shit.
Yeah, man. Her name is Nina Thomas, yo. This is Dallas, Texas, at 3:41 in the a.m. After getting a call about the cops got a call about disturbance at 3:41 in the morning. Happened on April 13th. She came with. She said she didn't have the clip in the gun. The clip was in the car, but there was one in the chain. She said she put the gun through his head and had her finger on the trigger.
Yeah, and she probably with that motherfucker too. She probably smacked him with that whole like Blue Label
9mm Beretta. That's what she had. I'm looking at the picture now. 9mm Beretta. Yo, they were saying that. Yo, I've heard of it. Someone talking about it. It's like, yeah, she was hitting him, punching him, smacking him, hitting him in the hitting him in the nuts and all that shit. While she had the pistol in the hand, use her free hand to hit him. I was like, God damn, nigga, what the hell are you doing? Well, yeah, a lot of players get caught up, doing shit like that. You got a wifey at home, make sure the side chick don't have your main number, man.
Nah, you're not supposed to have a side chick if you have a wifey. That saves you a headache right off the bat.
You got to understand, when athletes are on the road, and let me give you an example. Look at someone like, what is his name? The quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Who, Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes, right? Yep. Patrick Mahomes is not married. He's single. He just won the Super Bowl. You don't think some women see him out in the street or going to the bars, the clubs, wherever he at, just throwing the pussy at him? He's
supposed to be.
They're going to try to get him caught up.
You're supposed to be the man.
You could be on the fucking. You could be on the fucking practice squad, my nigga. And these bitches gonna jump at you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a wife, you ain't supposed to have no side chicks. You supposed to just have what we call dump offs. You know what I'm saying? And if they living their life like that, it ain't no ties. I'm just banging this bitch out when I get here. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Them side chicks is what gets you caught up, because if you got a side chick, meaning you gonna have a side relationship. Yeah, you gotta be like Wilt the Still. You think Wilt was out here side chicking bitches? He talking about he fucked 10,000 bitches. It ain't enough time in the day to do.
Black woman.
Yeah, it ain't nothing other to do after he playing basketball. But fuck, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got time to be having side relationships with 10,000 bitches.
Yo, listen. A lot of players got caught up with side bitches. Like, listen, if you have a jump off that dude, because the jump off wants to be the side chick. So when you have a side chick, they all of a sudden they don't want to break up the family, but they want to be.
You gotta tighten up your pimping, man. See, I look at niggas like that. We call them type of niggas tender dick niggas, and it don't matter how much money they got. You know what I'm saying? Tender dick ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, pillow talking with these bitches and shit. It don't matter if you a movie. Yeah, you got movie star. That's just a male trait in some of these motherfuckers. It don't matter how much money they got. These niggas are. Oh man, they do the most, man. But hey, y'all, it's about that time, man. We got to ride about this bitch. Yeah, that was our version of the sports bar, man. Why we did for you.
Right.
You know,
this is Let's Talk That Shit, America. This is Let's Talk That Shit. This is the sports edition, you know. We're trying to help you out, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
Yo.
You know, you're renovating the bar, man, and I'm always salute you, bro. You know, I love you like a brother, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I love you like a brother.
Appreciate
too,
you
man.
coming through, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate y'all having me, man. Listen, man, I appreciate it for real. But when I hang up, I'm about to throw this vodka down, and I'm gonna play Raw Bass Joy and Pain like 30 times.
Think of Steve
I'm about to, yo. And Rich is hating because my sour is shitting on his bud right now. I got some real sour. Oh, shit, nigga. What? But salute and thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you too, Milquan. And D-House, you want to close it out, or? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
you know, about this motherfucker, man.
We're going to get out of here. I guess we'll see y'all next week. Tune in what we got going on, all right? Salute.
All right, we got a show in the morning, but we tune in. If you haven't been getting the notifications, just if you're up around the time that we usually go live, just check anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like 9:30 Eastern time.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna tell motherfuckers is just set a reminder in your phone. There you go. Then you got your own notification, and then check the line and shit and see or something. You know what I'm saying? Hit Rich up on one of the comments or something. We can see all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will get back at you. But we appreciate all y'all, man. And for D Holla, Milquan, you know what I'm saying? And a special salute to Brooke Z, who wasn't able to make it here tonight. But you know,
salute to my sister.
Yeah, if we do a show, she here anyway, whether she here or not. I know she listening. And as always, Rich, we appreciate you. Look out for us in the morning, waking up with Ruckus. Salute, y'all. Turn up.
Salute.
Came to get it drunk with a dame, but shit is drunk. You came to get it on. More than 5 O's in your bank to get it on. Roll up like that thing can get it on. Plank to fit it on. Came to get it on. Hold up, you wanna work that, twerk that. Let me in, let me hurt that, murk that. Till you gotta hurt back. Can't boo, you gotta slurp that. Can't cuddle after we done, it wasn't worth that. Joey, I'm responsible for bringing dirt back. We back, she at the bar style and she throwing it up. She drank a little hypno, throwing it up. But I'm only dealing with freaks that wanna cut mine. If you agree and want, can't go to get it played late night on BET Uncut. Fellas, do your thing, let me do my thing. I mean, do your thing, let me do my thing. Move that thing, mommy, move that thing. Come on, move that thing, mommy, move that thing. Hustle, do your thing, let me do my thing. Pump it up. I see some haters drilling. I see some ladies chilling. I see that girlie I've been plotting to get at. She could hop in the whip and we could pump it up. Okay, we was leaving, we was done. Then she said, can my peoples come? Here we go, I see you, don't stop. They wanna ride in something with a rim, don't stop. Look, baby, you fine, but your girlfriend's not. And then she wanna hold out, getting cute on the phone. I ain't gotta be bothered, be cute on your own. My jump off doesn't run off at the mouth so much. My jump off never asks why I go out so much. My jump off never has me going out of my way. And she don't want nothing on Valentine's Day. My jump off don't argue and get rebellious. And she don't mind hanging out with the fellas. My jump off's not insecure or jealous. Do your thing, let me do my thing. I mean, do your thing, let me do my thing. Move that thing, mommy, move that thing. Come on, move that thing, mommy, move that thing. So do your thing, let me do my thing. Pump it up. Y'all dudes keep talking about your ice and all the shine to it. That's a white goat cross with a real fine cubic. Ma wanna fall in love like I'm Cupid, telling me she don't get booed like I'm stupid. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. Get it? Nope. Think about it. The game is bad, play all. Ain't it bad, play all? Don't worry, Joey, you change it back, play all. Might have heard me spitting with Kane and bad, play all. I got it set chords and bring it back, play all. Bang and clap, play all. Front man no longer playing the back, play all. Plain as that, play all. 808 bump and bang the track, play all. Want my second win, change the back, play all. Jump off one man gang, I'm back, play all. Look, what you want, pump, double pump, ride by, slump, dump off, homie, jump off. All these haters on my won't jump off. But all the streets need is jump off, jump off. Do your thing, let me do my thing. I mean, do your thing, let me do my thing. Move that thing, mommy, move that thing. Come on, move that thing, mommy, move that thing. So do your thing, let me do my thing. Pump it up. Do your thing, let me do my thing. I mean, do your thing, let me do my thing. Move that thing, mommy, move that thing. Come on, move that thing, mommy, move that thing. So do your thing, let me do my thing. Pump it up.
Keep it going now.
This is Kurt. Yo, Rob, where are you? We got a show to do. What do you mean, are you getting paid? Hit it.
Joy. Pump it up. Pain. Come on, here we go. Sunshine. What else? Rain. Oh, yeah, here we go. Joy. Come on, here we go. Pain. Pump it up. Sunshine. Yeah. And rain. Get to raw bass. Well, I'm the new kid. I'm just coming up. A lot of rappers think that I can't tear it up. Well, I'ma show them and ignore them. Yeah, and when they think I ain't looking, I floor. I mean, take them out. I keep grooving. A slick bass line, keep the beat moving. They can't take it. They just fake it. They wonder how the raw bass make it. I get ill. You know the deal. Cause this is how the raw bass feel. Joy. Come on, pump it up. Pain. Pump it up now. Sunshine. What else? Come on. Rain. Singing now, God's children. Joy. Pump it up now. Pain. Keep it going. Sunshine. Yeah. And rain. Pump it up. I keep smoking hot like fire. You had to turn, now retire. Don't talk back, I'm not a new jack. Cause I'm fresher than you and you're whack. I keep trying, I'm not lying. Up to #1 is where I'm flying. I won't slow down, cause I'm the new kid with the devastating sound that hit in the house where I used to practice. No one knew the raw exists, but now I'm getting greedy. Don't lead me the wrong way, cause it just might bring me down. I have to fight to get back up. Move away, cause I just won't slack up. Joy, pump it up, and pain. Come on, here we go. Sunshine, what else? Rain, singing out God's children. Joy, yeah, and pain. Pump it up, like sunshine. What else? And rain, I'll give it to a raw bass. Yeah. Pump it up. What else? Break it down now. Alright, DJs, now I want you to bring that funky bass line back in one more time. 1, 2, 3, now. Now I think it's about time that me and my man Omar Chandler get a little funky. 1, 2, 3, get funky.
Here we go, raw bass now. Joe. Yeah. Come on. Joy. Pump it up. And pain. Keep it going. Like sunshine. Yeah. And rain. Give to raw bass. Go to shows and watch other MCs rock. And if they good, I don't knock the way they perform, cause I like to see a good show. After that, go me because you think that I'm another MC. Well, I'm the new kid. I just moved around, but that don't mean I can't rip up the town. Me and my boys, we make noise. I hate MCs that think that we're toys. I'm hitting harder than any other MC who try to come up and go against me.
Joy,
pump it up,
and pain.
Keep it going now.
Sunshine,
what else?
Rain, singing now God's children. Joy,
keep it going.
Pain,
yeah, keep it going now.
Sunshine,
pump it up,
and rain. Never had a raw bass one time.
Not from the old school or from the new. Applaud the boom, do what you want to. Talk to me, then try to put me down. We used to be cool, now we don't hang around. Used to be friends, but now we're foes. Ask me why, man, no one knows. Maybe jealousy between you and me. Could be the fame, could be the money. I'm going for mine and I don't really care. Cause the spotlight raw bass don't share. I'm the headliner of this show and you're just a kid and you need to grow because
joy,
pump it up,
and pain.
Come on,